how do you craft the perfect cold email that gets amazing reply rates and gets you in front of your dream leads and clients? Hey, I'm Will, and over the past year, my agency has helped our clients send over 1.23 million cold emails and get some pretty amazing reply rates and also open rates. So for example, some of our sequences get 80 to 90% open rates and 20 to 30 to 40% reply rates. And today I'm gonna give you a formula or all the elements so you can go through and write some pretty amazing cold emails and get in front of your dream clients. And in fact, I'm gonna share one thing that you're probably not doing that 99% of other cold emails out there aren't doing that's gonna get you exponentially better results. So stick around and we'll get into all the elements now. First and foremost, the number one thing that I like putting into cold emails that gets exponentially better results than everyone else, this isn't quite the secret yet, but this is super important, is the personalization element. So in every single contact or every single email we send out to market, again, both for ourselves and for our clients, I like to have some element of personalization in there. This means that you're gonna have to put in a little bit of extra work at the front end. You're gonna have to find out a little bit more about each and every single contact, but the results off the back of this is gonna be way better, right? You're gonna get much better open rates, much better reply rates, and it's definitely worth doing. So the first point is personalization and having as much of the research as you can in the emails themselves. The second bit is benefit, right? And benefit to them. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make in terms of cold email is talking too much about themselves. You've seen those emails too where they start with an introduction. Hey, I'm Tom, I'm Jane, I'm whoever. We've been in business for 8 years. We're great at this. We've won these awards. I mean, who cares, right? Don't do that in your emails. The email should really be about what you can do for the people reading it. So make it about them, make it about the benefits you can bring to their lives, to their businesses, to whatever it is you're trying to help your clients with, and really focus on the results they're gonna get through working with you. So element number 2 is all about benefits. Element number 3, one thing that I really like to use in our emails is social proof. Now, what I mean by that is if you have case studies or other clients in the industry or any other way of proving to them that you're legitimate and you can do what you say or what you're proposing that you're gonna do, I think is a great thing to have in your emails. Think of it from the reader's perspective, right? They don't know you from a bar of soap, they've never heard of you before, and you've just sent them an email out of the blue making some kind of claim that you can drive a benefit for them. There's not a lot of trust and there's not a lot of authority built so far. So what social proof does is it comes through and it builds the trust, it builds the authority, and at least puts something in front of them that says, hey, we've kind of done this before, right? We've got results before and we might be able to get it for you. The next element is social proof, and if you can include that in most of your emails, it's gonna make your emails that much more powerful. Element number 4 is about humor. This is kind of the one that people get tripped up about. They're like, why humor? I don't tell jokes in real life. Like, what do you mean? I don't mean that you've got to try and be a stand-up comedian or make it, your emails super funny or try and make people laugh. If it's not in your personality, don't do it. When I say humor, what I really mean is be yourself or be human. Because at the end of the day, the person reading the email isn't someone in corporate. It's not B2B, it's not B2C, it's H to H, it's human to human. There's a person at the end of your emails looking at it on the screen, reading it. Put your personality into it. Don't make it boring, make it like a conversation, right? No one wants to get another email where they're addressed as dear sir, madam, or anything like that. Make it you, because when you talk to them or when your team has to talk to them, that personality is going to come through on the phone call anyway, so you might as well put it into the emails and get the attention and stand out from everybody else going to corporate. Number 5, and this is one of the things that a lot of people miss, right? This is one of the things that people really get wrong, and even if they crafted every other element of the email to be perfect, this step can destroy the response rate you get from an email. And this is actually the most important thing that we think through before we even put pen to paper and write a single email. And the 5th element of an irresistible, amazing, perfect cold email is the call to action or the offer. I bet you've seen those emails where people email you and ask for 30 minutes of your time. They ask you to go and read a full-on case study. They ask you to take a big action out of your day, out of your time, to go and give them a benefit. In certain situations, that's relevant. It's completely fine to ask that in certain situations if you've planned it out properly. But the problem is a lot of people default to the idea that we're going to get a 30-minute meeting off the back of cold emails. And it just really, really rare that you can nail it and get that happening. So what we like to do is to put in an easy CTA. We make it really, really easy for our contacts to take our call to action. It's going to be an absolute no-brainer, right? We can't have them take a lot of time out of their day to try and sell to them. We can't have them commit anything on the emails themselves. Again, the point of cold email isn't to sell on the email, it's to get you to open the door and have the relationship. Call to actions like 10-minute calls, call to actions like sending them a checklist, call to actions that are really easy for them to consume, but allows you to continue the conversations, what's gonna make a big difference, especially if you're just trying this for the first time. Just to recap, all the different steps we've got personalization, we've got looking at the benefits, we've got looking at social proof, we look at the offers and the CTAs, we look at making it personal and humorous, and finally, an added bonus to a bonus, if you can put a trigger or a reason that they should respond or the reason that you're reaching out, that is also very powerful as well. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments below if you've got any questions about cold emails. We've got a template pack that you can download to look at some of the emails that we've sent on behalf of our clients. Again, some of these emails have got 70% open rates and 30-40% reply rates. So go and download template pack. Should be in the description somewhere here, and leave me a comment if there's an email you want me to have a look at for you. Otherwise, please do like and subscribe and do all them YouTube stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.